David Raya, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Declan Rice have been named in UEFA's Champions League Team of the Season for 2025-26, following Arsenal's run to the final. Raya featured in 14 of the Gunners' European fixtures, keeping 9 clean sheets and conceding just 5 goals on the way to Budapest. In front of him, Gabriel enjoyed another outstanding campaign. While the Brazilian will understandably be remembered for his missed penalty in the shootout defeat to Paris Saint-Germain, his performances across the competition were among the best of any defender in Europe. William Saliba can perhaps count himself unfortunate to miss out. The UEFA Technical Observer Group opted instead for PSG captain Marquinhos alongside Gabriel in the heart of the defence. Rice's inclusion comes as little surprise after another influential European campaign. The midfielder scored against Bayer Leverkusen, provided 2 assists, and was a driving force behind Arsenal's progress to the final. Speaking at Sunday's parade, he vowed the Gunners would return stronger next season. The England international selection comes just days after he was named the BBC's Premier League Footballer of the Year. Raya, Jurriën Timber, Gabriel, Saliba and Rice were also included in the BBC's Team of the Year, while Mikel Arteta picked up the Manager of the Year award. UEFA Champions League Team of the Year: David Raya, Arsenal; Marcos Llorente, Atletico Madrid; Marquinhos, PSG; Gabriel Magalhaes, Arsenal; Nuno Mendes, PSG; Declan Rice, Arsenal; Vitinha, PSG; Michael Olise, Bayern Munich; KHVICHA Kvaratskhelia * PSG; Ousmane Dembele, PSG; Harry Kane. Winners Paris Saint-Germain have 5 players, included the official UEFA Champions League Team of the Season, chosen by the UEFA Technical Observer Group. Player of the Season Kvaratskhelia takes up position on the left wing, with Player of the Match for the final, Vitinha, in the middle. They are joined by teammates Marquinhos and Nuno Mendes in defence, and Ousmane Dembele up front. Elsewhere, 3 Arsenal players make the team, with another 2 included from Bayern München and 1 from Atletico de Madrid. Goalkeeper: David Raya, Arsenal; defenders: Marcos Llorente, Atletico de Madrid; Marquinhos, Paris Saint-Germain; Gabriel, Arsenal; Nuno Mendes, Paris Saint-Germain. Midfielders: Michael Olise, Bayern München; Declan Rice, Arsenal; Vitinha, Paris Saint-Germain; Kvaratskhelia, Paris Saint-Germain. Forwards: Ousmane Dembele, Paris Saint-Germain; Harry Kane, Bayern München. Picking only 1 player per team, here's a Champions League Team of the Year. To better highlight the whole field among Europe's elite, we chosen she that couldn't feature more than 1 player from any one team. This year, we are picking a Team of the Season with a difference. I am allowed only 1 player per team. Of course, as finalists Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal have players with claims to all of these positions, so apologies to Willian Pocker and Declan Rice, among others. But what this format does allow for is an overall view of the Champions League season that was. Goalkeeper: David Raya, Arsenal. Even as Arsenal lost the finals penalty shootout to PSG in Budapest, Raya was heroic, making a save from Nuno Mendes. During the game itself, Raya's decision-making was up to the standards of his exemplary season. He closed out the Champions League campaign with 9 clean sheets, having conceded just 5 goals in 14 matches. Robert Andrich's header from a corner for Bayer Leverkusen was the last non-penalty to beat Raya in the competition, and it came in the round of 16. Right back, Pedro Porro Tottenham. Yes, a Spurs player made the cut. Remember Thomas Frank? A decent record in Europe served as a fig leaf for the Danes' unpopular regime. Spurs managed to finish 4th in the group stage, and Porro's skills as an overlapping fullback were to the fore, such that he has recently been linked with a return to Manchester City, where he spent 3 years as part of the club's loan army. Kvaratskhelia named Champions League's best player, 5 from PSG in Team of Season. May 31 Reuters. Paris Saint-Germain's Kvaratskhelia was named the Champions League Player of the Season by UEFA on Sunday, though the Georgian winger guided the French club to back-to-back titles. PSG beat Arsenal on penalties to defend their European crown on Saturday after the game ended 1-1 following extra time. Kvaratskhelia scored 10 goals and grabbed 6 assists in the competition this season, while he won the decisive penalty in the second half of the final that drew PSG level. The 25-year-old was also named in the Team of the Season along with 4 of his teammates, Ousmane Dembele, Marquinhos, Nuno Mendes and Vitinha, who was named player of the match in the final. Arsenal trio David Raya, Gabriel and Declan Rice were also named in the Team of the Season. Real Madrid's Arda Güler was named the revelation of the season, while teammate Federico Valverde won the Goal of the Season award for his flick and volley to complete his hat-trick when they beat Manchester City in the last 16.